My name is Margaret Taub, and I am the program director of the master's programs in the Department of Biostatistics. Our Concurrent MHS program is designed for students who are getting their PhDs in other departments in the school who might want to deepen their statistical foundations for their thesis work that they're going to be doing with their thesis advisor. So the idea is that they take our two core master's sequences in our department, so our statistical theory and probability sequence and our statistical methods sequence. And this is really to give them a foundation in the basics of statistical approaches and how we develop methods and the underpinnings of the statistical methods that we use. And then they will actually also take our comprehensive exam in those topics once they've completed those two core sequences of coursework. And the other requirement is that they submit a research project that is statistical in nature. Most often, this is just a chapter of their PhD thesis where they have applied some more complex statistical approaches to answer their thesis questions of interest that they're working on. So the length of the program can vary. Most students will take 2 years to complete the coursework since it is 2 full 16-credit sequences of classes. Some students do both sequences in the same year. Once they've then completed those 2 sequences of courses, they take the comprehensive exam, and then it's really just when they finish their PhD, they usually submit one of their thesis chapters as that culminating project to complete the requirements for the concurrent degree. It's ideal if you could actually start in your first year of your PhD if you know that you are likely to use biostatistics or more advanced statistical methods in your analysis. You might want to take our introductory statistical methods course anyway during your first year. And then once you have started down that road, if you find that you're enjoying it and you're interested in learning more of the foundations of the statistical methods, you would then take the probability and theory sequence in the following year, for example. Some students will start that process during their second year, so then they'll be completing the two core sequences at the end of their third year and then take the exam. It's just really a matter of finding the time in your schedule to complete the courses and prepare for the comprehensive exam. It's generally easier to do that earlier in your degree to some extent. I should mention they're also assigned an academic advisor inside of the biostatistics department. So in addition to their PhD advisor that they're working on their thesis with, they have an advisor in the biostat department who also is a resource for them if they want extra support or guidance on their statistical components to their work that they're doing for their thesis. Yeah, so I think the benefit is that you have a more comprehensive foundation of knowledge in statistical approaches to solving public health problems. So if you're going to be doing work in an area that uses more complex modeling approaches like causal inference or complex longitudinal models, those kinds of things, you have those statistical tools already in your tool belt to apply to the areas that you're interested in. One of the benefits of our program is that the students join a really vibrant student community here. We have a biostatistics student organization that's an integration between our PhD students and our master's students. Yeah, so in general, we try to help our concurrent MHS students integrate into the department. We have a seminar slot in the fall usually where we have concurrent MHS students give presentations about their thesis research for our department, so including faculty and students. They're invited to our departmental events like our forums that we have twice a year, our chili party that we have. So we really do try to have them integrated in the department. As a program director, I also meet regularly with each cohort of students. I organize different events like an alumni panel and there are also student-organized events around finding internships and jobs. So we do have sort of programming throughout the year to support the career development of the students as well.